Okay, but again, our desire is to provide a humanitarian effort to people that are in need. All right. So I'm sorry.
I just wanted to hear when we first started the meeting, what attracted me to this program is your passion. Can you tell them what attracted you to this? There was a passion in you that you
I
showed,
know,
weren't
but I
you?
didn't want to share that with everybody. One of the, I guess, is, you know, as I've seen on television, the news reports, situations where a man and a woman go to a meatpacking plant in the morning. Their kids go off to school. Okay, they do a raid at the meatpacking plant. They take the parents away to another state. The kids come home from school and they go into their house and they're met by their auntie or their uncle and told that their parents are no longer available to see them. I mean, they're just moved to a completely different state. To me, that's wrong. I mean, it's absolutely wrong when we have, those aren't even American rights. And anybody in this country, regardless of whether or not they are documented or undocumented, there is a level, a standard in my mind, in my way of thinking, the way I was raised, that you treat everybody the same as a human being. You cannot do that to families. You can't just create that kind of chaos to a family and still be okay as an American. Okay, so that's kind of what's been my driver. And there this started kind of like with a conversation I had with Senor Ramirez a week or so ago about that there are a lot of parallels between the African American community and the Hispanic community, and that we as minority groups in this country need to work together. And I think we did that last Tuesday. In fact, a lot of people have been saying that the reason why Obama was elected president, for those of you that wanted Obama to be president, was because of the Hispanic vote and the change. But we have to, as a political group, as a part of the fabric in this country, is to be able to work together and be able to make a difference. Okay. Well, I can't change the national policy, but I know that through HESI that we can help people here in our little community, and that's what is my reason for doing this. Okay. So anyway, ours is a country of immigrants, and we are all Americans, regardless. And HESI, yes, we can. Okay.
Thank you very much. Wow. I know this is going to be a hot topic. Yeah, no question about it. But I have never been known to run from problems. I run toward the problem, and because too many people are apathetic, complacent. You know, it's their problem. It's something that other people have to take care of. And really, as I get older, I get more compassionate. And the dollar making money is not everything. Hopefully you can make money and take good care of yourself and have a good life and also have time for others. But it is extremely important that we're judged by our deeds. And I'll take exception to some of the things that you all call illegal, because my sister, Mary Alice Garza, was on the Plano board of directors for the city. And they built shelters for immigrants to work. They paid for people to coordinate their skill sets. They actually helped them find jobs and stay out of the rain. Now, how do you figure that's illegal if a city does that?
It was illegal.
They did it. They did it.
Joe,
How many of you speed?
Joe, I agree with you, and I'm 100% behind you. I felt that it's not a question of legal or illegal. It's a question of what's right.
Well, I think that you have to do things to prove your point, and Our job is to educate. We're an educational source. Everything that we put on the website, it should be entirely 100% accurate. The last thing I want is for HESI to experience Border Patrol coming in and locking us in a bus and taking us off to Mexico or somewhere. But you know, we should be proud immigrants. And we should have some empathy for others because they're no less than we are. We're just a second, third, fourth generation. You know, it's amazing how many immigrants that are second and third generation, they don't speak English. They don't really want to participate with the Hispanics. They're a little ashamed of their heritage. Does that sound familiar? It shouldn't be that way. I got a letter from a lady who owns a small business here. I won't mention her name. And she said, please take me off your list. My name is Martinez because I married a Hispanic. But I have no interest in going to your meetings, da-da-da-da-da-da. And I said to myself, golly, you know, here's a wife of a Hispanic who wants to take away his heritage, basically. And keep her children away from his heritage. Isn't that something? That's really bad. We're Americans first, but we're also Hispanics, and that's something that no one can take out of your genes. And we have to remember that. I'm sorry? Absolutely. You should take pride in, and the more you look at your country, the more good you see in it. And that's what we have to do. We have to look at our country and what's good about America and be proud of who we are, regardless if we're mixed this or mixed that. And we're here, and our legacy will be the people that we help.